Hi, I'm Charlie Roy, and I'm an implementation consultant for Echo Consulting. Today I'm going to go over a use case for the today function in Smartsheet. We often like to add metrics to our dashboards for project plans of like a total amount of past due tasks or tasks due in the next week. And so we're going to do exactly that today. So as you can see, I have this sample project plan here, and we're going to be looking at this finish column. So that's when we would like these tasks to be finished. And we'll also be referencing this status column because we're only going to want tasks that are not complete in these metrics, tasks that are still in progress or even not started. And so we're going to be doing our work in a metrics sheet, so not right here in the project plan. If you're unfamiliar with a metric sheet, you can check out our webinar from Kelly Pratt on how to build a metric sheet. I'm going to go to this other window and I'm going to open up this metric sheet that I've created. And so what I'd like to do is in this cell here, populate with a formula referencing that other project plan sheet, our total number of past due tasks. And here I want to see our total number of tasks due in the next week. So let's get started with our formula. So we're going to use the count ifs formula. So with the count ifs formula, we get to choose a range and then set a criteria for that range. And we get to do it for multiple ranges and criteria. And in order for it to be counted, it has to meet all of the criteria that we set. So we're going to start off by looking at the dates. And if we want past due tasks, we want tasks that have a finish date that is less than today. So let's reference that project plan. Here it is. We're going to be looking for that finish column right there. We're going to insert the reference. Now we add a comma and we set our criteria. So as we said, we want it to be less than today. And the great thing about Smartsheet is we have this today function. And the today function, if we leave this blank in the parentheses here, is just going to give today's date in the formula. So we do have other criteria that we want to set here because as we said, we don't want tasks that are already completed. So we're going to reference that project plan again. We'll come back and we'll look at the status column. We're going to select the status column as our range. And our criteria is going to be not equal to complete. Just like that. And there's our formula. And we have 3 past due tasks. If we look back at our project plan, as we can see, we have 1, 2, 3 past due tasks. So we're going to go back to our metric sheet. Now we're going to do tasks due in the next week. So task due in the next week, we're going to define as any task that is due today or after today, and in less than or equal to 7 days from now. So we're going to use that count ifs formula again. We're going to reference that finish column. And our criteria is going to be just like we just set it in Word. So it's going to be greater than or equal to today. And then we're going to reference that finish column again to do our less than or equal to 7 days from now. Less than or equal to. So we're going to use that today function again. This time we're going to enter a number inside the parentheses here. So if we enter a positive number like 7, that's going to give us the date of 7 days from now in the formula. Whereas if I were to put a -7, that's going to give us the date of 7 days ago in our formula. So for this case, we want a +7. There we are. We need to set that not complete criteria as well. So we're going to select that status column, status. And we're going to go not equal to complete. And there we have it. We've used the today function to capture a total amount of past due tasks and a total number of tasks due in the next week. So now I'm just going to show you how to add those to a dashboard in a metric widget. We'll save this metric sheet so it updates. I'm going to go to this next window. I've got this blank dashboard here, and we are going to add a widget. We'll select the metric widget. Click here to add data. And we're going to be adding data from that metrics sheet. One of these right there. Excellent. And we're going to highlight these 4 cells. Okay. We're going to get rid of some of these column headers because we don't have them labeled in our metric sheet. We can adjust the formatting a bit to get things a little more centered. Same thing with the title. Center that. We'll do tasks by due date. And we can save that. We'll go in here, we'll just edit the sizing a bit. Save. Now there you go. You've added a metrics widget to your dashboard, giving you a total number of past due tasks and total tasks due in the next week. Thanks for joining in. I hope that this was helpful.